that's my last one.
Want to die. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Metal Hour, episode 16, I do believe.
16.
1-6, my favorite age.
Sweet 16.
Oh yeah, my 16th birthday party was actually a lot of fun too.
What did you do?
Actually, we went to like this little convention center type of deal and like had dancing and food and whatnot. And it was funny because
You got laid?
actually no, I didn't.
Damn.
I didn't lose my virginity until 17. Actually, a little fun fact for
Good
you.
age. Good age.
In the back of my Nissan Cube.
Ooh, I sat in that back seat
You did.
several times. Now that I think about it, I must be sitting in your remnants of your balls.
It's possible.
Hey, by the way, I'm Zach Hart.
Oh, that's Zach Hart. Anyway,
And that's Dom.
I think it's. I said my name.
Did you?
Yeah.
No.
You know the funny thing about my 16th birthday is that the girl I was dating at that time was there, and my fiance now was there too.
Oh, shit.
And my fiance absolutely wants my ex dead. So you know how exes and current girlfriends and fiancés
trust
go.
me, I know exactly what you mean.
But hey, anyway, we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about metal and all good things related to that. But mainly what we're here to talk about is...
Something amazing that happened this past weekend, Dom.
Yeah, what was it, Saturday?
Saturday. An all-day motherfucking event.
Which was really, really cool, man. We were talking about it, and it was the Noise Box.
It was fucking legendary. It was fucking noisy. It was a fucking box.
I loved it, man. I thought it was really, really cool.
It was at a fucking church.
It was.
It was at a fucking church. A Korean church at that.
Was it a Korean church?
Dude, there was Korean writing all over the fucking walls. Oh. You didn't notice that?
Oh, yeah, there was. But
I think it was a Korean church. Or there's just a bunch of Koreans that go there.
I have no idea, but...
Those Orientals must love metal.
It's possible. But here's the thing. You and I will go back and forth with, the things that happen, but... what was it? We get there a little late, but which is fine. Like I say late, it was like 4 minutes.
Yeah.
But we get there and there's like nobody there. It's dead. Deader than a doornail.
They said show up at 12 and nothing started till what? Like 2?
Like 1:30, 2 o'clock was like the smallest showing, but it was really cool because we got out and we instantly met our defeat.
As soon as we
walked out.
Pull up, they were walking outside.
Yeah, and I was looking, I was like, Grady? He's like, yeah. I'm like, hey, I'm Dom from Our Defeat. He's like, I'm from Our Defeat.
Dom,
yeah.
I didn't know you were in a band, bro.
Hey, surprise. No, I was like, hey.
New vocalist 2020.
this is Dom from the Metal Hour. And he's like, oh, hey, what's going on, man? I'm like, oh, this is Zach right here. He's like, hey.
What up?
So it was really cool seeing them and talking to him and everything like that.
And then seeing the rest of the band too.
Yeah.
It was really fucking cool.
I really enjoyed it. And they were all super, super nice, really cool. So
super down to earth.
So the thing is, I guess we can take you like day by day and minute by minute, everything that happened. We walk in and we talk to Grady. We're like, so where do we go to get the tickets? Because your tickets never came.
Yeah, I ordered tickets 2 days before the event. They're like, they're going to send it to you in the mail. And come Saturday, and my mailbox was barren than the fucks I could give.
There was, and I was talking to him. I was like, look, maybe just keep your receipt, keep the letter that they sent or the notification that they sent you, and maybe I can try to, I don't know, sweet talk them or something and figure something out. And so, luckily, excuse me, I'm freaking tired. I apologize. And luckily, we get in there and they have a list of people that bought their tickets, and you were on the list. So we're like, oh, okay, that's cool. That's nice.
Yeah, I was like Zach, and they're like going through all the pages. I was like Zach Hart, and they're like, oh yeah, right here.
It was like 2 tickets. You're like, yeah. All right, you're good. they gave us wristbands, and we went off. That was it. We're like, oh, okay, that was super cool.
They had fucking booths lined up all in the hallway, like in regards of like little tables for people selling merch.
Yeah.
And, right when you walk in, Art of Defeat's merch table was right there in the front.
Oh yeah, and it was really cool because I'm like, I was talking to Zach on the way there. I'm like, we gotta get something. We gotta. If it's a sticker, if it's a shirt, if it's anything, we have to get something. And so they were selling 2 shirts. There was a green one and a black one. Same logo, same back to it. You bought the black one, I bought the green one. And
$20 a pop? Not
$20, yeah, man. And it was really awesome because even Grady himself, he was like, because it was our first time bringing business cards there too. We were supposed to have shirts, but we paid for,
express shipping.
Yeah, the speedy shipping. It didn't get there till like a week later, and I'm like, it's freaking suck. We just got them
today.
Well, I got them yesterday. You just got yours today.
Yeah, we're wearing them right now.
We're wearing them right now.
See it?
Yeah, I doubt you can see it. But it was really cool in there. So we hook up with Art of Defeat. We plan an interview with them, and so we'll talk about that in a minute. But then we moved over to the booth next to Art of Defeat, and it's this girl.
Photographer.
Yeah, her name's Chrissy, and she was super cool, very nice, very down to earth.
Really cool hair.
Really cool hair, like cool hair, cool tats.
And her buddy was pretty cool too.
He had purple hair.
Anime nerd, and I fucking loved it, man.
He's like, he was really fun. I liked him.
Fuck. They all had some really badass tattoos.
Oh yeah, I really enjoyed it, and so we were talking to her, and come to find out, what she does is she does professional photography for different bands. She's done local bands. She's done bands like Knock Loose and stuff like that. And she's one of these, who doesn't just sit in the crowd and, does photography. She's on stage with them. She's in the
and she knows these motherfuckers personally.
Yeah,
too.
like I think she even personally said that she knows Knocked Loose.
Like she's friends with Knock Loose.
Yeah, absolutely. And so we start getting to talk to her, and come to find out that she's super super cool, and we want to give her a shout out on there. And
shout out to you, Christy, with your wonderful pictures, even though I didn't win your freaking raffle.
Yeah, there was a raffle, and they're like, hey, $5 you can enter, and you get one of these
I was the
prints.
only fucking person that entered that shit until like an hour before the show ended, and then the fucking jar got full, and I'm like, yep, there goes my chances.
And you're like, oh, well, and I suck now. But definitely, guys, hey, real quick, you guys should follow her on Instagram. Her handle is KISZ_. It's Kriz_. Go check her out. It's a girl with pink hair. It's hard. She's hard to miss, but she
stands out like a highlighter.
Yeah, but she was definitely super cool, and she asked us if we can promote, her prices. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that real quick. Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. She does different photos, and she'll usually go to events and sell these photos. So you can get one 8x10 for $20, 2 8x10s for $35, 3 8x10s for $45, and I believe if you get one of those, I believe if you buy 2 you get one free, and you buy 4 you get one free, or something like that. Yeah,
2 get one free, or buy 4 get one free.
Yep, and so for 4 you get 4 8x10s. It's $55 plus free live photos, and she's done for bands like Have Heart, Vain, Knocked Loose, Jesus Peace, Never Ending Game, Disembodied, and Gulch. So that's really neat. So I want to give her a shout out. Chrissy, you were awesome. You were a lot of fun to talk to and hang out with.
Really dope. Really dope.
I really liked her. And so then we started walking around this place, and it's literally a church.
Yeah.
It is literally.
I mean, dude, you walk into the bathroom and you can just smell the Holy Spirit.
Right.
Like it's like you walk in and it's just like, this is definitely church, because it was a church bathroom. Like
there was like a Bible hanging out in there.
Yeah, and like you can look on the ground and it's like the church tile with like the church urinals and everything. It smells like pee, but it's clean, but it still smells like
that holy urine.
Yeah, and then they got that fucking lemon pine salt, pine wood foamy soap, and which smelled amazing. But like it was just like 100% church.
Full
blown church.
Hey, it was really cool. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, how in the world are they going to do this? How are they going to pull this off? And they pulled it off.
Oh, yeah.
Which was really, really crazy. Because we, I believe, I can't remember. Did we do the interview first or did we see the band first?
Interview was first.
Yeah.
Because as soon as we got there, what happened was they had like 3-4 hours before they went on set.
Yeah, because I think we got there at noon and they didn't go on to like 3.
Yeah, they didn't go on to actually like 2:33.
Yeah. And
so what happened was as we were talking to them and we got introduced and everything, Grady comes up to us and he's like, so about that interview, we were just like, okay, yeah, what's up?
We're like, oh crap, he's about to cancel.
Yeah, something like that. And he's like, we have like 4 hours to kill. So if you guys want to go ahead and knock this out when after we get done doing some promos and some pictures, we'll be down.
We're like, okay, yeah, for sure.
And so we're in the process of trying to get shit set up. We're thinking we're gonna do it outside. So we had like this little GoPro. We were trying to like jerry rig it on the side of his car window and everything.
I was literally on top of my hood, just like, okay, roll the window up. Okay, roll it down. Then we were like trying to hook it up.
Jerry rig this shit.
It was not going.
And just turns out that the GoPro didn't even fucking work on us, even though we had it started recording right before we left the show. It just crapped out on us.
Yeah, it was working perfectly. Then I think it's because it fell off of the car, and I think something happened there or whatever.
All I know is it got stage fright.
It did.
It just got nervous. So we ended up. We're like, okay, well, how are we gonna do this? And then I asked Grady. I was like, yo, is there a room that's kind of quiet?
Yeah.
That we can use? And he's like, yeah, bro, we got you. So we go into this room that has like a whole bunch of choir shit.
It's got pianos, music stands,
music's like choir robes, and then just like four singular plants and
just
pots
sitting on the table. We're like, okay, whatever.
Back decor. So what we did is we just moved the plants. We sat down. We had a table, and we did the interview. And we actually got this will be our very first ever video recording hoopla of spectacular of the Metal Hour of me and Dom. So y'all can see our wonderful faces and our obscene bullshit with the beautiful faces of Art of Defeat.
Yeah, but unfortunately, the camera crapped out on us.
Yeah, camera did crap out.
So we got all excited and whatnot because we're like, oh my gosh, it's gonna be the first time we're gonna do an actual video interview, yada yada yada. And we got the video and we got the audio and everything was all good and dandy, hunky dory. And come to find out, the audio and video did not sync. And so I tried everything I possibly could to sync them together. And I was like, you know what? We're going to have to cut our losses and just go straight audio. So that's what I had to do. And granted, is the audio the best? No. Because, what we're working with and everything, it was kind of just set up really quick and
it was off of a phone.
It was off of a phone. So
with our boomy mic.
Yes, with our little mic that we're recording on right now. So
which we love you, Mike. You're a good mic.
So we did our best. We did what we could, and we're just gonna go ahead and show you guys that interview, or let you listen to the interview, and let you check it out. And we'll come right back to you guys in the next few minutes. What's going on, guys? This is Dom from the Metal Hour.
Next to me, of course,
is Zach Hart. And we got the band Art of Defeat with us right here. Well, part of them at least.
Yeah, because everyone
else is feeling sick. But it is what it is. You do what you got to do. But we want to thank you guys for taking time out and sitting with us, hanging out with us.
We appreciate you guys doing this with us.
You guys are fucking awesome. I just gotta say.
Yeah, we really enjoyed it. I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of like a little starstruck because Grady actually messaged me and he's like, "Hey, we check us out." I'm like, "Oh God!"
Yeah, as soon as you sent him that message, I'm at work. He just instantly forwards it to me. I'm like, "Oh fuck, this is dope."
we're getting down to it,
So actually, I got a personal question to ask y'all. So in regards to your guys' band, what position do each of y'all do?
Like
play.
I play bass and I do backing vocals as well.
There you go.
Yeah. Just guitars. Yeah.
You're just guitarist? Word, that's what's up.
Guitars.
Just guitar. I'm not gonna play anything else.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. Sometimes the triangle.
Yeah.
It's like you gotta get in there. All right, but we're gonna run through these real quick because I know you guys got a show you gotta get to, but let's get these going. Starting out with the one of the more important things, the name is definitely the most important part of the band.
It's like a staple for a band.
It's a staple, You hear that name, you're like, Okay, that's that band.
Mhm.
And we want to ask, the name Art of Defeat. Where'd that come about, and how'd you guys all kind of
Agree
on
and
the
like
name?
come with that idea.
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't be able to answer that just because I joined after the fact.
Mhm.
I want to say it was our old vocalist Steve.
I feel like were you involved in? Did we have it settled already?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think basically we definitely threw around a couple ideas.
Yeah.
Right.
Word.
As bands do.
I think that's just
And you guys just came up with the Art of Defeat?
yeah.
Mhm.
We were honestly in a phase of just creating more songs and then
I agree.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
I think the
feel
music for us was more important than
Right.
the name
We'll
was.
think of a name later.
Yeah. We were just writing constantly. And we kind
It's
of,
like just type in cool band names.
Yeah.
All right,
Google
cool.
list.
yeah.
It's like, I
One
like
of those
that.
lists, like take the first letter of your first name.
Yeah, it's like
There's
take your
name.
dog's name and the tree that you live on.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
pretty cool, man. I like that. That's really neat because definitely aim of a band's like the staple of it.
Yeah.
So,
It's how people identify you.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
like we've actually tossed around band names of a band that we don't have at all.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's just a lot of fun to do.
It's a lot of
our
fun.
next project.
Yeah.
Another thing we asked is, who's the? Yeah, come on in, man.
Come on in.
You're part of this too.
Come
Maybe
join.
close the door up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Make sure it gets
My audio.
Wait, the door is right behind you, but
That door.
You
Oh,
got
there you
this.
I thought he was looking for the door. But dude, you just
Well, come on in. Come
Come
around
on
the
in.
corner.
Yeah.
We're doing an interview right now. So we got someone who just joined us actually.
It's the vocalist.
The brand new vocalist.
I play the throat.
There you go.
He's
Alex. He screams and whatnot. So, basically, just if you want to go ahead and just introduce yourself and your position, so everyone can find out.
My name is Brandon. I am the new vocalist of Art of Defeat. I really enjoy the boys, and I'm really excited of what could come.
Heck yeah, man! Heck yeah! And so, actually, talking about that, with the recent change, are you doing anything? I lost my train of thought. were you the one who did the whole Cardinals album, or was it
that
the
was Steve.
That
Oh,
was
Steve, okay.
Yeah, Steve wrote all those songs.
Okay.
I did record a new song. It's not finished yet. I'm not gonna disclose anything further than
Right.
that because I want to.
So, but there is
Recording-wise,
new
there's-
stuff to expect from you
Oh,
guys.
yeah.
so you guys will hear it today, actually.
Oh, heck yeah, right on.
Oh,
Pretty
fuck
soon.
yeah.
The song is called Closure.
There you go.
Okay.
Just like recorded
Fuck
it.
that.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
And a thing with that, you want to go ahead?
I just got one quick question. So, me and him were talking about it. Is the song on the Cardinal album called Patsy or is it Petsy?
I said pasty for the
Pasty.
longest time.
I heard that on the thing. I was like, dude, we should change it. It's so much more cool. But no, it's Patsy.
Hey,
It's
that's on me. I cannot read to save my life.
more
So
like a lighthearted version of Saint Pussy.
for real, I like it. I like it.
Did you like it?
Have you heard the podcast? It's
Yeah,
got
that's
like
true,
20
too.
f-bombs
Yeah,
in 3
that's true, too.
sentences.
Fuck.
Just get them all out, But actually, coming in as a new vocalist, how was it, trying to learn all the lyrics and everything that sort to prepare not only for the rest of the band, but this show mainly?
When I first joined, I didn't have much pressure on me, but there was a couple songs that I did struggle with,
Mm-hmm.
like Servants and Good Pasture were the big two, and then after learning them a couple times and playing with them and also practicing at my new house that I just moved to NorCal,
There you go.
I feel a lot more comfortable with everything that I've learned. It
Right
took
on.
a little bit, but
That's awesome.
it happened and it's working out now.
I understand.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
I get you. That's really cool, and definitely nice that everyone makes you feel comfortable and
Oh, yeah.
super supportive and everything. And
Oh,
that
yeah, they were like that straight out the gate.
there you go. That's
Yeah.
That's
Because
what's
we
up.
knew that Steve's his writing style and the way he structures his song, his lyrics, writing songs is so fucking difficult. It
right.
made no sense to any of us how he
How he
was
did it.
able to sing like that.
But
Right.
he also
Yeah.
had a different techniques for
Yeah.
music, so he
Oh,
was
yeah.
able to
So-
have more breath control and stuff like
Would you say yours mixed with Steve's? Because he seemed to do a lot of more
that. Mids.
Parkway drives,
Yeah.
mids, August Burns Red type deal.
Yeah.
Are you about in the mids, or do you go more low?
I
highs?
love my mids, don't get me wrong.
Right.
But my style is more of like death metal.
I was gonna
and
say,
metal.
Heck yeah.
Or-
Yeah.
Yes.
Gut
Right on.
rolls.
Gut rolls?
When we got
Heck
him in,
yeah.
like for the first tryout,
his balls drop.
It's like, he sounds like, you guys know Whitechapel, like Phil Bozeman. He sounds like fucking Phil Bozeman.
Oh my.
That's my band.
He non-stop.
My favorite band is Fit for an Autopsy.
Yeah.
So.
We were listening to him all the way here.
Fuck yeah.
Album fucking slays.
It fucking slams.
Hydra's my jam. Man.
Dude, Hydra. We were the lions and we fell to the Hydra.
Yes.
Heck yeah, man. Now going back really, to more personal questions that we have. I know with the band and you, Grady, you actually have a daughter. I don't know if anybody else has any kids or anything else.
No, just me.
Right.
I'm the
But-
baby of the baby.
But how do you?
In regards to that, like, how do you guys manage? Like, because also on top of that, I'm assuming y'all all have jobs too.
Yeah.
How do y'all find time or make time to come together, do gigs, practice and stuff with that with family and work?
We do things like ahead of time from what I've noticed.
Yeah. Well, also
With
with
shows,
the
at
way
least.
we like record and stuff, we live in a great age right now where everything's fucking technological.
Yeah.
Technological. So Marco will come in with already like a half-written song or like a lead or
Something,
a
something
riff.
like, just
Something,
an idea, and you
yeah.
build on top.
And then we build on top. We might not get the song done for a few weeks, but
Yeah.
with it, like I said, the technology.
Yeah.
He recorded Marco our whole Cardinals EP right
There you
in
go.
his
Wow.
freaking apartment.
Heck yeah.
And he mixed and mastered everything.
Pretty much just like
Yeah,
file
yeah.
sharing. I had a lot of like coordination with him as far as like sharing files.
Yeah, because when he's
Recording
doing
parts.
doing his solo stuff, Marco will send him the song and he'll mess with it. Same with me. He sent me all of the new song.
Right.
And
So,
I didn't even, for me, as a bass player, like I don't even write my shit until it's time
Pretty much,
to.
yeah.
Yeah, I kind of just like
Speaking
when
of
we're practicing, it's just like, I just like fuck around until.
Bass player doesn't know shit.
Yeah.
But it's the sad thing is all the bands that we've met have been through bass players. Like we met you, then Art Defeat, and we also met Murkoff as well.
Yeah, I
Through
love
the
Murkoff.
basses.
Those guys are awesome.
So
They're fucking legit.
Yeah, those
Be
guys are
real.
cool as shit.
he's like, I'm the bassist. I'm like, there we go.
Yeah.
So I like it. And speaking of family and friends and stuff like that, definitely the base question is motivation, because I know it gets hard. I know, some days you're like, man, I just don't really feel like doing it. Work has kicked my butt.
What keeps you guys going?
In my personal opinion, for myself, I take that stress from my everyday life and I just turn it into something positive.
I feel like, yeah.
I love my screaming, don't get me wrong, but it's also like a very personal thing to me. It's
Oh, yeah.
like therapy. You're getting all that fucking anger out.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hell yeah.
You're not only that, you're fucking making people smile at the same time.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I enjoy that shit.
I would say we're all on the same wavelength as like that. We're all like, passionate about what we do, and so
Yeah, it makes it a lot
to
easier.
come here and probably share that with other people, of course.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Whether I can connect with it and so understand.
That's awesome. That's what we try to promote so much is that even though the music does sound violent, heavy, yada yada yada, there's actually positivity behind it. So
There's a lot of positivity.
like the band Angel Maker and their song.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Because they had a song. Gosh, I can't remember the name of it.
Started with an O.
Yeah.
That's all I remember.
It's not. I think it's Dark Omen, but I may be completely wrong. But
Could
there's a part of the breakdown. Yeah, there's a part of the breakdown where it says, even though I love being one with darkness, we could all use a little light. And I'm like, that's
Gave me
coming from like one of the
goosebumps.
highest respected and just one of the darkest bands out right now, saying, we live in darkness, but we got to have some good in our life. So I think that's really cool.
Oh, this is all the bands that I look up to for the most part, the ones that have that sort of message.
Yeah.
Fallen Dreams, August
Definitely,
Red.
definitely look at incorporate more.
Absolutely.
Counterparts recently for writing wise and lyrically. I can't remember what song it is. Where is that come out that cool, but at least my life at meeting.
Right.
It's just that kind of shit. That kind of
Absolutely.
Every single time I think of counterparts, though, I automatically just jump to the contortionist. I don't know why.
No, totally different man.
Yeah, totally different things.
I feel you. Now I got more of like a more fun question. You guys, nothing wrong with playing these venues and whatnot, but it's like a dream stage or festival that you would love to play. And with that, two-parter, who would you love to play
Past
alongside?
or present. Band
just in
wise.
general.
How many do we get?
As many
I'm gonna get three.
Three? Let's do three.
Yeah,
That's
let's do
that's
three.
Good solid.
Autopsy,
There you go.
Periphery,
Okay.
and Grapevine.
Rave Mind. And
oh
what
my gosh,
stage?
Rave Mind.
And what dream stage or festival?
I would love to play back at home at the Masquerade.
Hell
There
yeah.
you go.
That'd be cool.
Yeah,
Heck
I
yeah.
played there a good couple times.
I've played there a few times actually.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Word.
What was the band playing?
I used to play in Fit for Rivals.
I think
Yo,
I
really?
swear I heard of that.
Bro, that's fucking
You
legit.
guys were on tour with like what, Hyperveils and
Yeah, I looked through that and
Hyperveil.
oh yeah, much fun. We were more in the rock. I played a lot in the rock band.
Right.
Different Rivals is more like rock punk.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, I saw I Prevail, and I think y'all played with them. Did y'all come to Florida at all?
I think we played in
Somewhere like Fort Lauderdale area?
Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah.
Revolution.
I drove out there, man. That's
Yeah.
fucking
Long
dope.
time ago.
Yeah, man. That's fucking
Small
awesome.
world, you know.
You'll
That's-
see, like with his writing style too, it's very raw.
Yeah.
Obviously, but
Melodic.
From my perspective, it's more melodic and more raw.
Yeah.
Which I really enjoy at metal because hack and slash and thrash style is really cool. But I think I really feel it when you can actually feel the rhythm and hear it and everything like that. It gets you
All of us
more
have
more
different
Yeah.
like styles or sort of
Different flavors we can all
Yeah.
incorporate into
Ryan loves friggin' death metal, deathcore. So
Right.
Marco's,
I feel that.
Marco's more of a like traditional hardcore, that kind of shit. I'm more like a metalcore, post-hardcore.
I feel it.
More like your hardcore,
Yeah.
deathcore guy. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel that. I feel
I
Absolutely.
that.
think it blends well with what we do. I mean, everybody has their own style, but when we write a song, everybody you can feel all those different genres.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. That's really neat.
Yeah.
I like that.
Now going back to the question though, what about y'all two? Like, what kind of like
Yeah.
present, past bands, and what would be your dream stage to perform on with those bands?
I'd say, if Warped Tour was still around, I'd love to.
It might be.
It might be. Franz is talking about it.
Yeah.
The Cruise is still around.
The Warped
Cruise.
Yeah.
The Warped Tour.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
And then, I'm trying to think of the place that's in California. Really legendary.
That was
I'm
brutal.
blanking on it.
I've actually played there. Chain Reaction.
Yeah, Chain Reaction.
Chain Reaction.
I'd love to play with
Okay.
Chain Reaction. Bands, Vanna was still around. I'd fucking love to play with them. They were big when I was, still getting into hardcore music.
Oh, yeah.
And they're from Boston too, so
Oh, there you
they're a
go.
local band. Not local, obviously, from me, but as local as it gets.
Oh, what up to Manigo Snowboard,
Oh,
bro?
did you?
Yeah,
Go
bro.
Sugarloaf?
Yeah.
So-
Shit was dope though.
That's a nice area. Yeah, unfortunately, there's no work there. But,
Yeah.
um,
But definitely.
It's fucking cold, dude. It's like negative, like below
Yeah.
plus 20.
It's
Yeah.
fucking New England.
that's why they're drinking fucking constantly during the winter.
You stay warm.
It keeps us warm.
Keeps us warm. Does anyone see my khakis?
I was about to make that joke. Dang it. Oh man, but going back, I guess an obvious question is, what kind of was the inspiration to not only do music, but to do this type of music, more heavy?
on.
Well,
3 bands and stage.
Yeah. He never answered.
Yeah.
I was jumping the gun.
Yeah,
Oh,
you were,
thought
Don.
guys
You were,
were
Don.
I
We're
need
safe.
to know.
It was like,
To be honest, I'm not. Whatever is most relevant, and I'm not really sure what's the highest point you can get in metal as far as I know there's some pretty big festivals. I played a lot of rock festivals.
Yeah.
And I played with a lot of bands on that. So played Riot Fest in Chicago again.
Oh, that sounds sick.
Right, fast. Yeah.
Word.
Played Riot Fest before. It doesn't really matter. I just want to be out there and playing, and that's
Yeah, I'll give
it's
you that,
really
too.
good.
I understand.
That's what's up.
But yeah, definitely. But once again, more inspiration. What inspires you not only to do music, but just this type of music in general?
Just raw energy. honestly.
Just feeling it. I understand.
Just the positivity in the music
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
I think.
And a lot of people, I don't know, for me personally, it was a progression.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I went to my first local show when I was like 13, 12, something like that.
Dude, that's when I.
And then I got into like fucking,
Really?
yeah.
Jeez.
I got into
That's
like
what's up.
Story of the Year and Taking Back Sunday.
That's taking it
And then
back.
That is taking it back.
like Silverstein.
Right.
Silverstein was like the first like scream.
They were my first band, like rock band
Yeah.
I've ever seen. It was Silverstein, Bless the Fall,
Oh,
yes.
Secrets, Hardness, and Amity Affliction.
Yeah.
It was my very first like
I
official rock
not
show.
a lot of people that came to me
I freaking love it.
Their
I
old
love
shit's
it.
awesome. Yeah.
Their only stuff is pretty good.
They just came out with a new song.
It was their release for Open Letters, their Open Letters album,
Oh yeah.
and it was fucking dope.
Yeah.
I think that's the name of the album.
Is the one with the guys on the cliff?
Yeah, he's like, no, that's Pittsburgh.
Oh,
I'm talking about the one where he's hung himself or something.
God,
It's Open Letters. I can't remember what it's called.
that's a
Something like
With the
that.
blue and the
Yeah.
also
Life Underground?
from On Dashes.
Yeah.
You have to rep from On Dashes if you're growing up with there. They're teasing a comeback.
Really?
I'll go anyway to see the motherfuckers again.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed.
While She Sleeps is actually playing here soon.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
That's taking it back right there.
Yeah.
I haven't heard them in a minute. Since
Yeah.
They barely
middle
came
school
together.
emo days.
Yeah, that's what I'm
I think
saying.
they're a Swedish band.
Yeah. Swedish or somewhere in the,
Yeah.
the up north area that's cold.
Right.
Finnish, whatever.
Right. But definitely.
Yeah, I guess for me personally, like just doing the music, what really got me into all of it was when I was 13. I played Summer Slaughter of Omega 10, and that's when Thyroid's Murder was playing, Periphery, all the big names were playing in Heaven. I was playing in Hell. And I was in a band called Cardona playing bass at the time.
There you go.
Word.
Yeah, I was like fucking 14, 15 years old or something. Well, 13, maybe 14. Yeah, I don't know.
A
long time ago.
It was a long time ago.
A little tyke.
Yeah,
You know, so.
I was tiny, bro, and I was doing backup vocals, and from there, after like the influence of my dad, like playing music and stuff, brought me as a kid.
Yeah.
That's always
That's where I got mine.
Yeah, for sure. Musical, family, definitely.
Yeah.
Big thing.
That's where I got a lot of my music from. My dad's a huge fan of,
Any of y'all play piano?
I used to.
That's what's up.
Yeah, it's so long.
I'm gonna be real, that's the only instrument I know how to play.
Yeah.
My brother's on guitar, drums, bass.
Oh,
that's
I
awesome.
play mandolin.
Man,
Bro,
you
that's
should
dope.
incorporate that in some of the songs.
I think we want more cowbell.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get Ryan to do that.
It's like change the band to Art of Mumford and Sons, you know?
Listen, you're coming at my guy all wrong.
I love that, man. That's funny. But speaking of family and inspirations and stuff like that, definitely with pretty much any dream, especially with us doing the podcast and wanting to get into music as well, there's definitely a lot of backlash. People are like, "Oh, that's ridiculous. You're not gonna make it."
It's a waste of time. You know,
have you guys
what's
ever
the point?
just dealt with that before? And how did you kind of just push that to the side, and be like, "No, screw you guys"?
I've dealt with it, not with these guys, but I've dealt with it, and I just roll it off, man.
Yeah.
It's just a fucking opinion.
Right.
Yeah.
Everybody has one, just like an asshole.
I like it, man. But yeah, just if you got dreams, follow it, man. No matter what it is,
I think we're at an age too where it's like, okay, well, we can do this on the side for now, and we still have jobs, so it's not like we're struggling for money or anything.
Yeah.
But then if something happens where, we do blow up or get bigger, and like, okay, great.
Then you can quit your jobs and
Yeah.
push this full time.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Not necessarily, because the way labels work sometimes is they give you like a lump sum of money.
Yeah.
And you gotta spend it on what you need to spend it on. And you also have to pay that back.
Right.
It's a
true.
loan, basically.
Yeah.
That's
That's all a label is. They're a loaner slash what would you say, promoter.
I get you.
I feel that.
Yeah, and everything else
Let
you
me
have
check.
to do yourself. So why not just do everything DIY? In my opinion.
There you go.
I feel that.
I mean,
I feel that.
definitely, I get you.
My last band, this area, we did everything strictly DIY.
I would do that too. I want a promoter or a booking agent. That's the only thing I would worry about.
Yeah.
Because I do all the booking, and it's fucking hard.
I can imagine.
It's really hard. We're booking our first tour, and
Yeah.
really, it's only like a weekend tour. Like
Okay.
we're doing Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Test the water.
Yeah,
There you go.
Word.
finding places that you don't know anybody. You just
Yeah.
have a booking agent in that area, and they don't know you. So why would you get the benefit of the doubt?
Right.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that's where we are right now in music. Which I mean, you justifiably you have to be cautious. You book a band, all of a sudden they just fucking show up.
There's also the risk.
Yeah, then you're at slot there.
Exactly. Yeah.
There's also the risk of some places where they look at your online following and they're just like, you guys just don't have much of a pull.
Yeah.
Like you guys
It's-
only got like
There goes
1,000 followers,
You're like,
and-
it's not
yeah.
big enough,
You're not gonna bring much. You probably bring 30 of that.
Right.
Yeah.
I feel you.
Crowbar does that shit a lot.
Really?
I can see that.
It's
Yeah.
really hard to get a show at Crowbar just because.
Which I'm surprised because Crowbar's
It's not
big as this
small.
room,
It's
right?
not
small.
Pretty
small, but it's the owner of the place.
It's a legendary.
Yeah,
I don't know when we use the word legendary, but it's a
Well
big,
known.
well known.
Yeah.
Kind of like the Orpheum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we've
I
tried
would-
to get on bigger shows too. I don't name any
I would
promoters
love
or anything,
to play
but
the
if they're you know, what they say is, hey, we don't know you, you know, we have to put you on the smaller show first to see what your job is.
Yeah.
You know, it is what it is. And I understand that. You know, not that
Once you get your
Yeah.
foot in that fucking door, though, you're fucking in, man.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying, you know.
That's why I love seeing bands like Murkov and who's the other one?
It's a nice house.
I can't remember. Was it Malice? No, who played with Counterparts tonight? Madtown.
Mad.
Yeah,
Okay.
I just love seeing our friends in those bands, just like getting on the bigger shows.
You know, honestly, besides,
the fucking time.
That's what's up.
Lambs, like I don't understand how they're waiting that long.
Right.
Yeah.
I think my best like local band I've seen since I moved out to Florida was like fucking Corpus.
Corpus?
I've heard of
Corpus,
yeah.
yeah.
Corpus.
We played with them actually here.
My first
Word.
time,
A few months ago. Yeah.
yeah,
On
my
the
first time
whole,
seeing them was at a Sarasota skate park.
Oh man,
Yeah.
we talked about that. Not too
Yeah,
long
there
ago.
was up in Tampa. There's a skate park called Spot, and there's like a little small ass venue in there. It's just a little concrete room,
Yeah.
and I
don't
saw
think they put shows on anymore there, do they?
they used to big time, but yeah, they shut it down. But kind of like the 662 in St. Pete,
Yeah, I went there for a couple shows. Their sound was terrible though when we went.
it was. But I mean, it's
Yeah,
still a
those
nice
were-
spot. You
They
know?
need to,
It's
now
classic.
there's nothing in St. Pete besides Janus.
Yeah,
We're playing
Yeah.
a house show soon in St. Pete, but
I'd
it's
like
like,
to play more in St. Pete.
yeah, well, you're from St. Pete.
bring back the venues.
I
That's
know,
what I'm
right?
saying,
It's something. Well, it's being gentrified. That's the problem.
Yeah.
It's all the rich people living in there.
Yeah.
Weird mix now.
It
It's
is.
too loud, too old.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
like-
Pretty much.
But moving on, we have a portion of our podcast that we like to talk about called the Ink Pit. You know, we promote tattoos and stuff like that.
Tattoo artists.
We gotta say we see you're loaded. We see you got
I got
one,
one,
two.
two,
You got two.
This is my disappointment of my life. Right
Is that
here.
the first one?
That's the first one, but also the being behind it was just.
Do you want to share the meaning or
I was engaged at one point, and
It's okay.
I was gonna get married, and my fiance,
Damn.
Is it she's my anchor?
she had a heart with wings. I had an anchor.
Hey, I mean, I'm not gonna judge. I'm
No,
not
everybody
gonna
has
judge
shitty tattoos.
because I have a Pisces symbol on my back.
Yeah.
Looks like an H.
It looks like I am a Pisces. It looks like an H, and
Who's
my
dating?
girlfriend at the time's name was Haley.
He
And so it looks
totally,
like
he totally got it for her. Don't let him
no,
fool
I
you.
did. I swear, I did not.
That's well, even, I'm married too, and like, even I've told her, I'm like, I'm not putting your name on it.
That's why I told my fiance, I'm like,
Fucking
It's
crazy.
taboo.
I swear.
Yeah.
no.
It's straight taboo.
Yeah.
Straight
No.
Unless you have a kid or a dead family.
Yeah, I got my dog's name on
That's-
it.
Because then
Something
there's no
is-
regretting that. They're
If
dead, they're
something's
dead.
never gonna change.
Oh, yeah.
Then yeah, but you know.
Another thing that kind of irritates me too is when I guess you'd see, like, I'm not trying to be racist, but just call them tea kettle black here. Like Mexicans, they have tattoos of
Puerto Rican, so
statues.
it's okay.
I'm
Yeah.
Puerto Rican too, so.
Hey, we can say alright.
But you understand what I mean, though. You see
Yeah, no, I
like
get you.
Mary, or you'll see like Jesus on the
Yeah,
cross.
it's
Or the
Like,
rosary.
why?
The
Yeah.
prayer rosary
Yeah.
beads.
I mean, I
And they
do
usually go to some place that can't do it, right?
right.
Yeah,
You
so
get-
it looks like shit, or they did it in prison.
Like I
Oh, yeah.
personally have a few religious pieces, but mine aren't like the Jesus on the cross or the Mary. Like I like going, you know,
Okay, that's
crazy. Yeah, I like going different.
Like it was actually one
So,
cool tattoo.
yeah.
that I
You guys
saw.
ever watch Ink Master?
I did back in the day.
I
stopped
got
watching
it from one of the
like-
Ink Masters.
He got it from one of the Ink Master dudes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Which one?
Christian Buckingham.
Yeah,
The guy with the
With the
Oh,
tribal
yeah.
face tattoos.
That guy.
Was it
Yeah, that's
fucking-
him.
He was a dick on the show.
I
Turd,
was
yeah.
keeping house for like $200.
That's actually if that's a house piece,
But
it's
that's
not bad.
solid though.
Yeah.
I mean,
gotta get
you
it.
should
I'm
check out his
I'm gonna be
house
real.
pieces.
All mine are like trap tats. I'm gonna be real. Yeah, like the ones on my ribs
Oh,
here,
that's fucking
Yo, that's
awesome.
dope.
and then like right here on my
He
thighs,
just got that one. That's it.
and then like
Isn't that compass?
the compass protection with Finru in the center.
That's Celtic, right?
Nordic.
Nordic.
Nordic, yeah.
Yeah, I'm actually
Sick.
Norwegian. My grandma herself, she and her family came from Norway, and then met my grandfather, had a baby, and that's my dad.
Yeah, there you go.
Technically, you're a Viking.
Yeah, pretty much. And I'm very big into my ancestry. So like with the meaning of my pieces, it's very very personal.
Yeah.
Like I have the Tree of Life, which is Yggdrasil, and then I have Odin's rings around it. But I picked and choose which ones I wanted, the ones that represent positive of the human body, and I took out all the negative because I didn't want to put the negativity in my life and permanently have it on me.
Right.
I just want to walk with positivity, and I try to hold myself to that standard. So that's what I wanted permanently on me.
Then you got the bent sword, but we're not going to talk about
It's
that.
really funny.
This was for my brother. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna be real. All my pieces have meaning. Like
Yeah, all mine too, but there's probably going to be a few. Yeah.
you in particular, I see you have a whole bunch.
Yeah.
Like in regards to like, is there any that have like very special meanings to
I know
you?
you said you got your daughter's name.
I got my daughter right here.
Yeah.
This is just a music sleeve. I got this one when I was in college in Maine.
Is that August Burns Red right
August
there?
Burns Red from Rotten Ashes. Banner right here.
What's your bass clef?
The bass clef is right
There
there.
you go.
That's not too
That's
Fun with that.
that's a triple clef.
This one's a Dexter sleeve, actually.
Dexter?
Yeah.
Bro,
Oh,
jeez.
that's what's
That's
up.
cool.
Yeah, this one was kind of fucking.
Yeah, I thought that was the Tennessee Saw Blade for a second. I was like,
I thought right.
you thought about it?
Yeah, it has
You
two meanings.
You could add some stars.
Two
It'll be
minutes.
alright.
Yeah, and my legs are just.
American.
This one I call my misfit, just because this was just all the ideas that I couldn't fit anywhere else.
I fuck with that.
Yeah, it is. It's just all American tradition.
Yeah,
And this one's just an American tradition all the way.
I feel you.
I like
I
it.
got my mom and dad tattoos.
If y'all can't see it, his legs are like tatted the fuck
Yeah.
up.
There you go.
Hey, show him your legs.
Show him some legs.
We need views, man.
The one on my back is fucking terrible.
You just put a share and a like
I got trust on my back, which is because I did basketball in high school, and it was just an acronym we used.
Trust.
Teamwork, respect, and selflessness, strength, and tenacity.
And trust your team.
But it's so shitty because I got the tattoo like on my 18th birthday, and then immediately after I went and played in the basketball game.
Oh, so
Like
like
a guitar.
Oh,
Oh, the sweat and the scratching.
I had no idea. I was like, oh, I got a tattoo. Like, I know I'm gonna go show it off. Pretty much, yeah.
I'm not gonna wear that shirt and they're gonna see it. They're gonna think I'm
Yeah,
cool, you know.
exactly. And then after that, I was
Jeez,
like,
man.
Never again.
no,
I feel that.
And then it's like just being young, it's being stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I learned really fast not to do that shit.
I ended up getting a tattoo, and immediately after went out and played airsoft. That was a bad
Oh
experience.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
That was a bad
You got
experience.
lucky that you didn't get hit.
No, I did.
Well,
I was just wearing my chest plate,
Oh, there you go.
so it was all good there.
Yeah. We got a few more, then we'll let you guys get to it. One is a kind of more fun one because we're the same way. We got any nerds in here like D&D,
Magic the Gathering.
There you go.
Ryan plays a lot of video
There you
games.
go.
Yeah.
I am a true introvert at heart, so all
There
I
you
do
go.
is play video games.
System,
Hearthstone,
PC.
Both.
Xbox?
A PC and a PS4 and an Xbox One.
Hey, that's what's up. So
There you go.
diverse.
Yeah.
I like it, man.
My first one was a PC. I got a.
You play WoW or like League of Legends?
I used to.
I just can't
Word.
get into that.
Me and my parents used to play WoW together.
Me and my brother used to play Battlefield on PC back in the day. Like the first one.
Hell
Oh,
yeah.
Fun as shit.
That's what's up.
Yeah,
Me and Ryan play, what's that game? It's a PC game that's coming out within one.
StarCraft.
No.
No, StarCraft isn't dropping new.
I don't know. I'll keep up with it. Diablo. League of Legends. I'm just throwing things out here.
Warhammer?
First person shooter.
Oh,
But
okay.
it's like a
Warhammer's
space,
good.
like. kind of-
Warhammer?
No, it's got like the clown that throws the bombs and.
Twisted Metal?
We'll figure it out. We'll get there.
It is what it
We'll
is.
get there.
I use my PC mainly now just for Hearthstone or Smite.
Smite's the shit I played on the Xbox.
Yeah.
It's just
I
fun.
don't like playing Smite for some reason on controllers.
It's not as
I
fun.
don't have much control.
Accuracy is bad.
Right.
Yeah.
I feel you.
And plus, I got all the functions on the side of my mouse, so I can just go.
Oh, yeah, you got one of those? Yeah, hell yeah.
But heck yeah, man. Do you have something?
No?
Okay. One last thing, actually. First off, we want to thank you guys for sitting down with us. You know, we really appreciate it. You know, you guys were awesome.
It's been fucking awesome. honestly.
Just one thing. Any advice to people starting out,
Up
bands,
and coming
or
bands,
just
stuff like
somebody
that.
looking for a band? You know, what to keep the motivation, what to do, what to kind of avoid anything like that you might have.
Don't let people's opinions bring you down, man.
Yeah.
Enjoy. Like if it feels great, you guys.
I was about to say, make sure you surround yourself with people that you're comfortable with and you vibe with well because
Reassure
nothing
yourself
worse than
with friends.
fighting with people over stupid shit.
Yeah, it's sad. I see a lot of bands break up over like controversial bullshit.
Yeah.
You know?
Shit, bro.
It's supposed to be fun. Don't.
It's
Don't make this as hard as it can be. Like,
Yeah.
we're here to have fun.
and it's sad because a lot of the fans too, you know, like, oh my gosh, I love this band, and you're like, we're splitting now.
And talk to your fans too, like when you get off the stage, because they're gonna come up to you and they're gonna be like, "Yo, sick show."
Yeah, don't be a dick.
That's what I did
don't
with
be a fucking dick.
Whitechapel. Actually, I met everyone in Whitechapel except for Alex Wade because he always runs off. But I've met everybody, and just Phil Bozeman, everybody like that have been super supportive.
Is he as short as he is?
Yes,
Dude,
I am taller than him.
He's short as fuck.
And but the thing
He's
is,
cool though.
but the funny thing is, on stage he's a monster. He can go, then off stage he's just like, yeah, I appreciate that, man.
On a side note, you know who's tall as fuck? Alex Terrible. That dude's like a giant dude. He's at least like 6'2".
Russian.
We never met him, but he walked by us at the show because we got there like 3 hours early because I wanted to hook up with a tattoo artist. Not hook up, but I wanted to get with a tattoo artist about something, but I didn't call ahead, and we got there and he wasn't there.
Yeah.
So he was just walking by us, and I'm like, oh god, it is, okay.
Saw the horns and we knew it.
Yeah, he had his head shaved, his horns were all showing. I'm like, that's awesome.
But yeah, other than that, I mean, that's all we have for you guys today.
Is there anywhere that anybody can find you?
Like you guys have Instagram, stuff like that?
Facebook, Spotify, iTunes, Pandora.
Heck
You
yeah.
can just Google us, you know.
Yeah. I'll put it all somewhere.
All right, yeah,
Yeah.
we'll put you guys' link down in the description for your social media.
Don't get confused like I did when I first joined the band. I found the page and I saw it was a booking page too, and I was just like, is this really the band or is this a booking agency?
It's the band.
It's the band.
You can just book them. They do parties, bar mitzvahs, weddings, you know.
Oh yeah, if you're trying to throw a house show, book it, bro.
Fuck yeah.
But hey, we thank you guys so much. You know, you guys get out there, kill it tonight. We'll be there. We'll check you out. And
As always, I'm Zach Hart.
I'm Dominic. You know, go ahead.
Grady?
Brandon.
We didn't plan that, so
Improv. Stay metal.
Stay metal out there. Peace. All right, so that was pretty cool. That was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed hanging out with them and talking to all of them, and I was so freaking happy too because I was a little nervous, not because they gave me any reason to be, but you know how some people are when they're in interviews and getting asked questions, they're just kind of like, yeah, cool,
Yeah.
okay, right.
I was so scared that was going to happen.
I was too, but you know, no, Grady and everybody was just super, you know, well done and well put together, and just
Very engaging, too.
very, very engaging. And how they instantly answered all the questions, just had a lot of fun with it. It was super cool. And the vocalist, dude,
Bro, I gotta say, he was fucking hilarious.
dude,
Oh my god.
I really enjoyed him. Just how much energy he can. And it was funny because you can hear in the recording, you hear us go, "Oh hey man, hey yeah, what's up? Yeah,
come in."
Because it was just Grady and the guitar player. I'm sorry, I forgot your name, but I'm so sorry. But they were both sitting there. We were probably about 10 minutes in the interview, if that, maybe a little less.
Yeah, maybe like 8.
Maybe
8,
5 or 8 minutes in.
Something like that.
And so then
We just hear a little.
yeah, we start hearing a knocking, and he's coming in, and you hear like the door open, and we're like, yeah, come in, man, come on. He's like, all right.
He pulls up right next to me and sits down. He's like, "What you doing?"
What's going on? I'm gonna come sit with you guys. And we're like, cool. And so
He was trying. Originally, he was gonna try to sit in front of the camera. We're like, no, come over here.
like, nah, yeah, you gotta get around. He's like, all right, cool.
And it was super awesome. Like in regards of like the questions that we had prepared, and just the way that we expected to. Honestly, what we were expecting the answers to get was not what we expected. Like because honestly, we were going into this. Sorry about that. We were going into this fully expecting to get like bare minimum answers. Just kind of like just brush us off because we're not big. We're not like top name podcasters. It's not like we're the Joe Rogan Experience type thing. We're not expecting to get just like real honest down to earth questions, but no, these motherfuckers were so chill, so down to earth, so engaging, and like they would take our questions and like lead it into more questions and more topics, and it was just all around.
And they seemed
so
very happy to actually be asked these questions and kind of just hang out with us. They were all very just super supportive, and they just had a lot of fun with it. And we all had a lot of fun with it.
It was a lot of fun.
I really enjoyed it. And then right after that interview finished, Grady and I are setting the plants back up and everything, so we all kind of part ways for a little bit. I
forget my phone in the fucking choir room.
Get your phone. So, I mean, we gotta go back and get that. But, so we all go off and do our own thing for a little bit until they start playing. And it's probably like another hour and a half till they start going on. So we make our way into, and with this church, there's 2 rooms. There's the main sanctuary, which is a kind of bigger stage.
Which is the quote-unquote noise box.
Yes, the main sanctuary is the noise box. Then there's another place called the Hole in the Wall.
Which, I gotta say, is one of my favorite spots.
This thing is so freaking tiny.
It's about the size of our recording room.
Which, our recording room's probably, 15 by 15.
Something like that.
Yeah. It's probably slightly bigger than that, but not by much.
Not by much at all.
Plus, you add in, equipment, chairs, everything like that. It's even smaller.
Oh, yeah.
And so we get in there, and it's dimly lit, and then the band, I want to say their name is Bayshore, it gets up for the first time.
Oh, yeah.
Or Bay Street, Bay Street, excuse me. They get up for the first time, and they freaking hit hard, dude.
They killed it.
And what I find kind of funny is a lot of these bands are guys our age, and sometimes younger.
And my thing is just like, I'm over here, I'm gonna be real. I want to be in a band. My dream is music. All right.
Yeah.
I've been practicing vocals since I was 12. I'm piano. I've taken classical piano. I've always wanted to learn other instruments, but no one ever gave me the time of day.
Right.
I have a passion for metal, and I've always wanted to like pursue that. Like my dream is to like share the world, like that metal is beautiful and shit like that, and all that mushy bullshit. But no one I ever know wants to do shit like that.
Right.
And there's these motherfuckers that are popping out with bands that are just metalcore and fucking like aggressive grunge and like fucking like badass music, and I'm just like, where the fuck are you finding these people on Craigslist?
Right.
Like I've looked.
It's possible. Some people might be finding
on Craigslist.
You know where they probably found them? At shows like that.
True.
Because there's always somebody who's like probably thinking the same way as you, like, oh man, I've been playing guitar for all my life. I'm just looking for a band. Like I've been doing vocals all my life. I'm looking for a band. I've been doing bass. I'm looking for just. And
they're like, yo, let's form a band.
Let's hook something up. Let's go. Bang something out. See how we do. And it was so freaking cool because the thing was there was a lot of crowd killers, which normally
it was all crowd killers.
Which normally, yes, would.
We have a shirt that we're both wearing right now that says "Crowd killers die first."
Yep.
But I'm gonna be honest. At that show,
it didn't bother me.
It was appropriate.
It was appropriate.
Like I don't hate crowd killers. I feel like there's appropriate times for crowd killing and not appropriate times. That entire show was solo, like catered to the crowd killers.
It's about the it's about the vibe. It's about the band. It's about the location.
Yes.
If you're in a tiny room like that. Yeah, I can see that. But if you're in a venue like the Orpheum and the State Theater and stuff like that...
Depending on who's playing, depends on what.
Just mosh, dude. Like, come on. But the thing is, the reason I didn't mind it so much and it didn't bother me as much as it normally would any other concert is because everybody there knew each other.
It was like a fucking family.
Everybody knew each other, and every band always had somebody they pulled from the crowd to come feature on with them.
Even if it was just like a random ass joke.
Yeah.
Like, they just every fucking band just threw the mic into the crowd. And like other vocalists from other bands that were playing that show and other people were just like, they went fucking ham. And it was just so fucking awesome. It was honestly, it was beautiful.
It was a lot of fun. And then, so after Bay Street goes up, I believe that's when our defeat's about to happen.
Oh, yeah.
So we're like, oh, bet we gotta
Run
go
to the other stage.
We gotta go run to the other stage. Get
Which
to
was
our.
cool how they did that. You know, one band would play one stage, and then there was like a 5-minute intermission break for the other band because during them playing, the other band's setting up, and but like before they even start their set, there's like a 5 to 10 minute break.
Yeah.
So people can move from one stage and go across the church to the other side to the main stage.
Yeah.
And it was back and forth, vice versa. And it was so cool how they did that because it was so organized, so well put together, and it was so in unison that, like, there was not a moment where you weren't hearing something play.
No, there was always something going on, and so
It was so fucking loud too.
there was
My
some points.
hearing.
There were some points where I'm like, this audio guy needs to be fired because he's
He just
letting
turned
it.
everything up.
It's
all the
like
way
let me
and
go
left it.
max on everything, and I'm kind of like, ooh, all right, you know. I don't want to be that guy who buy earplugs, but I might have. I almost
Next
did.
time.
I thought about it, but so our defeat goes up, and they freaking kill their set.
Earplugs are for pussies.
They freaking kill it. They did so good. They did super
Fucking
awesome.
phenomenal. They played Pasty. It was so good.
Which is actually Patsy, but even on stage, you can hear in the interview when we talked about how I always thought it was Pasty, and they were like, "Oh, it's actually kind of a cooler name for it." Yeah. And so while on stage,
It's
they're
a
like,
cooler name for pussy.
right? And so while on stage, they were like, "So here's a new song, or here's one of our songs. This is gonna be our last one. It's probably our heaviest one that we got. It's called Patsy, but we're probably changing it to name Pasty." And they all like turned at me. I'm like, "Woo! Yeah!" And so they
It was
freaking
fucking awesome.
they freaking killed. They played a brand new song
They played a brand new song, and like that new song, fucking kicked,
With
fucking
the-
slapped, fucking it kicked
with
ass.
the brand new vocalist too, who was the one that we interviewed.
Yeah, because their original vocalist left, reasons unknown.
I mean, they were talking about in the interview that, you know, they didn't hate him, they didn't dislike him. It's just his style and their style
Just didn't clash.
did not match well. But the one that they have now is he blends
he's
so
like
perfectly.
a puzzle piece that they were missing that finally fits in.
Oh, yeah.
Like, no offense to the other artists, and like this is what I said when we first reviewed their album Cardinals, their EP Cardinals.
He was
Like,
holding back.
There was something that was missing. There was something that I wanted more from him.
Yeah.
Like there was and this is raw, honest truth. Like nothing against him. Not even after meeting the band. Like I mean, I really like those guys and everything. But like full honest, like all biased opinion aside, like with his vocals and the way they played, there was something missing.
Yeah.
I felt like he was holding back. I felt like he was trying to do something specifically, and he was trying to keep that specific tone. Like
Right.
he wasn't just letting the music take over. He was trying to go for a certain sound so it can sound a certain way to match something that he has in his head.
He was trying to alter the rest of the music with his vocals only.
yeah, and
which is hard to do.
You just gotta. When it comes to music, I get that you can do vocals a certain way, but when it comes to like guitars, bass, drums, and you're trying to make music, you need to go off of the music and not make the music go off of you
Right.
as a vocalist.
Absolutely.
And with this new guy, he fucking took what I just said and like fucked it sideways and made a beautiful metal love child out of it. And like he fit like flex tape on a fucking boat that was sawed in half
We're gonna saw this boat in half.
and fix it with only flex tape.
Yeah, it was phenomenal.
It was
They did
good.
really great, and I'm definitely looking forward to seeing them
And
again.
his gut rolls, man.
Dude's got some lows.
Like, I'm gonna be real. He asked us about it, and like, I don't think he could hear himself, but I heard him, and like,
yeah,
dude
he's
was
like
gnarly.
He's like, dude, are my gut rolls good, my lows good. I'm like, dude, your lows are
Fucking awesome.
Like, come on, dude.
They
Like,
gave me instant stank face.
he's like, okay, I'm just make sure, okay, yeah, because I couldn't hear him. Like, nah, we could hear him, bro.
No, well, it's because it was so fucking loud in there.
Yeah, and I think they didn't have any audio coming to them.
Yeah. Well,
So-
Brady's mic wasn't working for like the first half of their set.
Yeah, so
I'm gonna be honest. The sound person needs to step up his game.
yeah.
Like for real, I feel like he was drinking a little too many cold ones or something.
I don't know, man, but something was going on. But
I was drunk.
you were.
I was drunk for this.
You had like a whole, what was it, like a whole full Yeti
full Yeti of like 75% fucking vodka and like 25%
mango
just fucking
juice.
mango juice, that pure mango juice, because that's all the kind of juice that I had. So I said, "Fuck it, let's go with it."
You were drunk during like half the whole event.
Almost the entire show, I was drunk.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be real. Like full disclosure, that interview, I was very intoxicated. I was very much so intoxicated.
But can we talk?
wasn't driving.
No, I was driving. Can we talk about, though, the band that probably surprised us the most?
The first time ever fucking playing.
Yeah,
Ever.
first show ever, and this was pretty much right after our defeat.
Yeah.
We went to the Hole in the Wall, which is the name of the other room.
Which is my favorite. It reminds me of a glory hole. You know, just the name of it. Hole in a wall. Do you stick your dick in that?
I
bet dicks-
never mind. I'm gonna leave that comment to off air. But anyway.
Damn, Dom.
So we get there, and you know the band's setting up and whatnot, and so it's all these younger. They're probably no more than like 18, 19.
Something like that.
Man.
But what really threw me off was there was this this darker skinned dude who was completely bald, wearing glasses, really scrawny, and no fucking pants.
He was wearing literal underwear.
Underwears and a long shirt.
Yeah.
And he was the guitarist for this band.
And we're like-
he had no fucking pants on.
We're like,
We saw
okay.
him pull up, and me and Dom were like, "Does that guy not have pants on?"
And he even admitted, he's like, yeah, I don't wear pants. And we're like, all right, dude. Okay, whatever. Hey, you do you, man.
Yeah.
And so the show's getting ready, and this girl walks up.
Really fucking short.
Like a really
Like,
tiny gal.
Really
She's
small.
probably like 4'9",
4'8".
4'8".
Like, she's borderline, like, needs platforms to ride bumper cars. No offense to you if you're listening to this. Like, I'm just
No,
saying
this is our
facts.
first impression.
First
so.
impressions.
And we didn't say you're bad or anything like that. So she gets on stage, and I'm like, okay, all right, you know, hey, let's do it. Let's see what you
And
got.
honestly, I didn't know what she was, like, doing out there, and then I saw she grabbed the mic, and I'm like, oh, fuck, she's a vocalist.
I'm like, all right, let's do it, man. There's a lot of female vocalists. Let's see what she's got. And so the
it's
music.
really hard for the industry, too. Like, we've talked about it.
Yeah.
Like, you know, for an industry that's dominated by males, you know, it's really cool to see a female vocalist.
Absolutely,
You know?
and especially she gave
120%.
She did phenomenal, dude. Like it was crazy. So she starts going, and like this little girl, she's got more of a higher pitch tone. So she was doing more like
high phrase,
kind of screaming, kind of like punk style.
punk grunge,
You
like
know,
underground.
And so it was very underground. She starts going ham,
Like,
and I'm like,
fuck.
all right, dude.
And people went fucking ballistic.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
the shit slapped, ironically.
Which was the name of their band, actually, is called Slap.
And so Slap just fucking slapped.
They did phenomenal. And hey, go check them out. We tried looking them up. They don't really have many social medias right now. Like they're
literally
just started. Like that was their very, very first show
Ever.
And so look them up on the only thing they got up right now is a Facebook, I believe, and it's Slap, SLAP, all capital. And I believe it's in yellow logo. I think it's a yellow logo.
Yeah,
And
they gave me a sticker.
you got a sticker, yeah.
Yeah, I left it in your car.
Oh, well, that's going on my computer. So, jeez, dude.
We're good.
If you guys don't know, Zach was leaning back in his chair and he fell completely out of it just now.
No, I didn't.
So,
Don't bring me out, Don.
but
They just slapped so hard they slapped me sideways.
but anyway, it was really cool because I think behind you and me, I can't tell if it was her mom or her aunt or whoever it was.
It was just an older lady. I don't know who it was.
I didn't see her the rest of the concert though.
Never.
So I think she was probably one of her family members, and she was recording the whole entire time.
And she's like, it's not my kind of music, but they fucking slap.
You're like, go, you
And
get
I
it.
was like, that's a good pun.
And you and I were even talking during the concert. You know, the one thing is, I know it was their first show, so I mean, hey, I'll give them the benefit. There was a little bit of a timing issue.
Yeah.
They were a bit off vocals and the music was just a
a little bit.
slightly off. You can kind of tell, but they got themselves back onto it.
Yeah, they adjusted really good. And on top of that, like, the only thing that I would say is, like, when it came to her vocals, I don't know if it was either the sound guy or her, but the the quality of her coming through compared to the music was hard.
Yeah.
It was kind of hard to just like hear her over the music.
Right.
And I don't know if that was just from her not being able to project loud enough.
Maybe
or if
it was
the
nerves or a sound guy or whatever.
No, she had no nerves, bro.
Oh no,
because she was fucking going ham.
That girl had no nerves. She was from the out of the gate. She was going. I'm like, you go, girl.
So I honestly, I'm just gonna blame it on the sound guy because that's what it seems to be like a consecutive issue is with there was the fucking sound guy. So sound guy, step up your game.
Come on. But one thing that we have not mentioned, which surprised both of us, which we found out at that concert, Slaps concert, was the lead singer of Murkoff.
Oh my god.
Was there. Mike is his name. And he personally knows the girl from Slap. And
Yeah,
they
for
know
like 10 years.
She said, I've known this dude for 10 years, and they like gave each other like a big hug and whatnot. And he was hanging out the whole entire concert
He was there for the entire show.
from start to end.
I kept seeing him, and I really wanted to talk to him. He was wearing a Spite shirt, but like every time he would look at me, he was just like, he gave me this look of just like
Don't talk to me.
utter disappointment inside of me. Like he looked like a disappointed father every time he looked at me, and he was just like, "Don't speak to me. I'm disappointed in you, son."
He's like, I don't even know you, but I'm
Yeah.
disappointed in you.
And I was just like, I really want to talk to him. And I mean, part of me feels like he kind of recognized me because he gave me that same look when at the Spike show. And I asked him, I was like, hey, we're in a podcast. And he just looked at me and gave that instant face of disappointment. Like, a podcast?
I'm sure.
son?
I'm sure it wasn't true. But he knew everybody there. Like he was
Fucking everyone.
He was hanging out with everyone.
And a little promotional, Markov is actually playing at the Noise Box this weekend, this Saturday, with a whole bunch of other fucking awesome bands that I actually don't know who the fuck they are, but I bet they kick ass because they're playing at that venue.
I don't know if we're gonna be able to go to it, but if you guys are able to, the Noise Box in Brandon, Murkov, check it out. And
On the Metal Hour station.
yeah, and
Like, yeah, Metal Hour told us to come here.
and the thing is, was so cool because I guess the last song, Mike got on the mic.
Mike got on the mic.
And, you know, he just went all Murkov on it and started going hard. Just,
Yeah. Just fucking destroyed it.
And
I
thought it was phenomenal.
It made me come a little bit. Like,
And
I'm sorry, Mike, if you're actually listening to this. You're a sexy man. Like you're just like a big, like burly, scary ass teddy bear that might like choke you out, but I like to get choked. So
he's like,
with a good time now.
you're like, come on, do it.
Harder, slap me, yeah.
And if you guys get the reference, thank you so much.
Oh my god, they were making so many fucking references to that show at the show.
Really, were they?
Yeah, after you ended up dipping out, they made fucking so many references against fucking what's his name? Fucking
Stuart rolled.
Nah.
Shornsey, right?
Shornsey. Yes. They're making Shornsey references.
Give your balls a tug.
Give your balls a tug.
Yeah. But anyway,
Fuck you, Shornsey.
Fuck you, Riley. And so I actually after the concert I go up to the girl who sang for Slap, and I gave her my card. I'm like, hey, I thought you did a phenomenal job. We're a podcast. We'd love to talk to you. Our contact information. Hook us up.
I had to pee during this time.
Yeah. So she said, oh my gosh, thank you so much. You know, this is awesome. Yeah. And so after that...
I will say this.
Yeah.
She was very pretty.
She was very attractive.
She was
quite a handsome lady. So
handsome.
She was quite a handsome lady.
Yeah, right.
I'm engaged. That's all I can say.
His fiance listens to this, and she will wake him up with a knife to his throat.
Just good.
More like his balls.
But
no, she was very pretty. Like,
she was.
I'll be real. Like, and I was not expecting to hear that sound out of her. Same thing like with the band Ginger. She's very pretty, and I did not expect to hear those vocals coming out of her. Like, it's just insane. Like, these women, like, who are like bad fucking ass are just even more badass. Like, it's just it's insane. Go women.
Girl,
you guys go.
Which
girls,
I was really happy too, because, you know,
girls.
with metal being the way it is, and it is a very male-dominated industry. It is good to see that there's a lot of females coming out of the woodwork and showing them that they can ride and hang on with these guys.
They can fucking hang too.
Yeah, like what was the band Hailstorm? I believe so. They
rock though.
Yeah, but I mean they're close enough. Okay. You know. What's the other one?
Pretty too.
What's the other one with they have a song called Whore.
Whore.
Yeah.
There's a lot of songs with whore.
Well,
I'm thinking of Papa Roach because the first song that goes through my head is Hollywood Whore.
Well, no, that's the actual name of their song is that I'll get to in a second.
I know like Flyleaf, Paramore, fucking Evanescence, Ginger, Hellstorm. Let me think. There's a bunch more. I Wrestled a Bear ones.
Who's Cindy Lou Who?
Oh, Pretty Reckless.
Pretty Reckless.
Pretty fucking reckless. Now she's
pretty.
She's very pretty.
Reckless.
Hey, puns. But I can't really say a lot in regards of that because I don't know any of them. You know? They're cool. They're very attractive women who kick fucking major fucking ass at what they do, and I hate to say it, guys, but they're kind of showing us up.
Yeah, we gotta step up.
They're kind of showing us up because sooner or later they're gonna be top charts, and all these awesome, wonderful bands are just gonna be left in the dust. I mean, what happened to Job for a Cowboy? No one knows.
I don't know.
Maybe they're pig farmers now.
What happened to Wings of Plague? I don't know. Maybe they're samurais now.
Yeah, maybe.
But
could you imagine that Job for a Cowboy quits just to be pig farmers?
Just be jobs for cowboys.
Job for cowboys, and they're fucking actually doing pig calls with their pig squeals.
Lucy. Yeah, like you said. But anyway,
talking in pig Latin.
But let's go through a few more of these bands that we checked out. Then we're probably gonna head out of here.
Head High.
I
gotta say something about them.
I will. In just 1 second. This whole podcast is just a giant new blood. By the way.
Yeah. Go check all these people out that we're talking about. Well, these are all Florida local bands.
Yes. Head High and a good old buddy of ours, Sonder Inspired.
Yeah, Nate. I just gotta say this, Nate. If you're fucking listening to this, you're the next fucking Jimi Hendrix. Like you're white, but you're Jimi Hendrix. You're all white. Jimi
if he had plugs and a million tattoos.
And like maybe long hair instead of a fro. But bro, you fucking kicked ass. Sonder to inspire, Cinder to expire, Cinder whore, fucking inspire whore.
Sonder
inspired Saunders. I'm butchering your all's name kind of on purpose, not on purpose because I'm really bad at English. English is my second language. Pig Latin's my first. But y'all fucking kicked ass, dude. I was so happy to see. I didn't even know you were going to be there.
Yeah, we didn't even know. It was really cool seeing them.
Shout out to you, Nate.
But you want to go by the band Head High because you saw them more than I did. I think I was doing something else.
Bro. Head High. Let me tell you. If you guys want some kick-ass fucking like brutal / good clean / just fucking in your face brutality, listen to Head High. Like it is cool as fuck. They had a backdrop and it was a skull smoking a blunt straight to the dome, and I was like, that makes sense. And like I'm gonna be real, like people went insane. To the point where they punched 2 holes in the fucking roof, cartwheeling into the crowd.
There was a lot of cartwheeling.
There were so many cartwheels. It was insane. Just cartwheels for days. And, like, it was just awesome. It was really fucking awesome. Like, they kicked ass. They played a good set. They had a great sound. It was, once again, stupid loud in there. My ears still hurt to this day.
Right. But, I feel like they all did a really great job and, did really good. Another band that was in there was a band called For the Best, which is one of the last ones that I saw before I had to duck out. And I think they were one of the more top ones, like with Head High. I think Head High and For the Best were like the top ones that were going to be there. And For the Best did a phenomenal job. It gave me more of like an old school, or not really old school, but early 2000s kind of screamo era vibe to it. Yeah. With the higher pitch cleans and then the kind of fry screams, which they executed super well. They just came out with actually new music video a couple days ago, It's For the Best is the name of their band, so definitely check them out.
It really gave you that old 2002 screamo core type vibe, like when like The Color Morale, fucking Miss May I, Word Alive, Woe Is Me,
Day to Remember, stuff like that.
When they were really starting to like
at their peak,
it's solid. Like their music, it really just gives you that blast from the past.
And they have a female bassist.
Yeah, who's really cool.
Yeah,
she kicked ass.
She did good.
Like, good. See what I'm saying? Good job, females. Keep it up. I mean, I'm not trying to like patronize you if that's what you think I'm doing. I'm not trying to offend no one. I'm just like, seriously though, it's really cool to see females being more involved in this industry, because I know there's a lot of fucking female metalheads out there.
Yeah.
But it's really fucking cool to see them being involved in shit like this. Instead of just being at a show, seeing involved in the show itself, doing something and being a part of it.
Right.
It makes me happy. Because it's just like, fuck yeah. It's like, because there's so many people out there that be like, you know, women can't mosh, women can't do this. I've never seen more women crowd kill at a show than this one. Mm-hmm. I got bitch slapped by a girl there. Like, I'm talking like she whap hand me, like fucking backhand with knuckles out and knocked me in my jaw, and she hit like a man.
And you're like, I got a little bit of a boner too.
Oh, little chub, yeah. No, but like it fucking hurt. She hit me like a fucking dude. Like it hurt.
Yeah.
I was not expecting it. I dropped my cup of water.
My water.
Good job to whoever you were. You hit good.
Props to you. Good job. I liked it. You know,
it was good.
So, yes, absolutely. Check out all those guys. Megachurch was really good. Well, I didn't get to see them.
You left.
I left.
I got to. No. Megachurch was the last one before you did dip out, because they played at 8.
Yeah. We caught the tail end of them.
Yeah, we caught the tail end of like their last 3 songs.
Yeah,
or last 2 songs.
And they had a pretty big crowd too. It was coming out into the hall.
Oh yeah, it came out in the hall. It was insane. The only thing that kind of threw me off about it was he has like this weird thing about just falling down. Like he really just like whenever he plays, the singer, I don't know if he was just doing
it was just showmanship,
but he would just like at random times just like collapse and lay down on the ground and then sit up and start screaming and get back up and then fall back down and sit back up, and it was just like a weird thing. I've never seen that.
Right.
I was just like, dude, do you need
do we need to call somebody?
Are you having a seizure?
Are you okay?
Vocals were phenomenal. Band was phenomenal. Sound was great. Sound guy needed to step it up, but it was still good.
So, I feel you, man. But yeah, let's go run through these bands again. Definitely check them out on everything that you can. Instagram, Facebook, Spotify, whatever you can get them on, go get them on. It was Slap, our boys at Art of Defeat, Sonder Inspired, Head High, Bay Street, For the Best, and Megachurch. And I know we're forgetting a lot of them, and we sincerely apologize, but
we really are. We got our heads racked there. Like, I'm gonna be honest. Like, I got hit so many times that my memory's a little fuzzy.
Yeah.
I mean, and on top of that, I left around like 9:30, 10 o'clock. And there was like maybe 2 or 3 more bands I played that I didn't get to see because I got to the point where I hate to say it, I kind of pussied out. I was just like, I can't take it no more, guys. I gotta go home.
And it was also because I had to leave. If I didn't have to work the next day, I would have stayed.
And if Dom would have stayed, I probably would have pushed through it. It's just after Dom left, like, I had no one to talk to. And I was by myself. And it was just like, I like the music, but I feel awkward standing here like a little ant.
You're like, I feel like a creep because I got nobody else.
Yeah, I'm over here with a curly ass mustache, and there's like fucking 16-year-old girls and fucking like big ass burly men, and I'm just like, I'm over here with a curly ass mustache, and I'm just like, yeah, these people probably think I'm a pedo. Maybe they're gonna fall out into a car saying, hey, does this rack smell like chloroform?
And then I'll never see Zach again.
Yeah.
But
they would disembowel me and skid me across all of Bartow.
It's all good.
And
Brandon. But
Bartow and Brandon.
Just, why not?
All the beats.
But definitely the Noise Box. I will be back. Zach will be back. We'll both be back there. We handed out a lot of cards.
10 out of 10, one of my favorite venues.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. So, guys, we're going to get ahead and get out of here.
Sorry for not all the like the big enthusiasm. We're just like really fucking tired. It's just how it is.
It's been a week for both of us.
Yeah, I'm going through a lot of fucking bullshit.
So, but we wanted to make sure that we got up here. We got you guys a
because we fucking love you, motherfucking metalheads. And if you don't love us, then well, fuck it. Who cares? You don't have to love us because we fucking love you. Absolutely. And I will find you and I'll smother you with my fucking love. You fucking pansy ass bitch. I love you.
Yeah, with that being said, as always, I am Dominic Guard.
I'm Zach.
And we will see you guys next time.
Stay metal.
Stay metal.
Peace.